Hello Stings, this is part 2 of our Unit 5 test review video. In part 1 we finished out the front and did problems 1 through 5. So we will turn this over on the back and get as many of these done as we can. It says to name a value that is not in the solution to the inequality. So let's go ahead and solve this inequality. So we're going to get negative 7 is less than or equal to 4x minus 8. Add 8 to both sides. Divide both sides by 4. So 1/4 is less than or equal to x. This is a situation where we are going to have to do that reflecting of everything because x is on the wrong side. So if we put it on the opposite side, everything else has to go to the opposite side as well, and that flips the inequality. So the solution set is anything greater than or equal to 1/4. So something not in the solution is going to be smaller than 1/4. So something smaller than 1/4 would be 0, any negatives, or anything like 1/8, which is a fraction that is smaller than 1/4. For number 7, they want us to solve this inequality. So again, we have to distribute. So we get negative 8x plus 8 is less than 4x minus 16. So here, just in the interest of keeping the x on the left-hand side, because it's an inequality and that's where we're going to need to leave it, I'll just go ahead and get rid of the 4x. So these zero down on the right-hand side, so we get negative 12x plus 8 is less than negative 16. Subtract 8 from both sides, so negative 12x is less than negative 24. Now we have a situation where we are dividing by a negative number. When that happens, the inequality symbol needs to be its opposite. So this solution for number 7 is x is greater than 2. For number 8, it wants to know which points or which point is not in the solution set. This is a situation where we can go to the calculator or we can do substitution. I'm going to go ahead and work the long way and do substitution. These are my x's, these are my y's. 2 is greater than or equal to x minus 4/3 times 5. This is going to be, 4 is greater than or equal to x minus 4/3 times 4. This is going to be 5 is greater than or equal to 8 minus 4/3 times 2, and they're not making this easy on us at all. So 8 minus 4/3 times 1. Well, I will go ahead and use the calculator to simplify this side of each inequality. So I have 8 minus 4/3, and then we're going to multiply that by 5. So that gives me 4/3. Okay, again, this time we're going to multiply by 4, and this time we get 8/3. We'll do that again. Instead of multiplying by 4, I'm going to multiply by 2 and get 16/3. And then this time we will multiply by 1 and get 20/3. So it's going to be a little bit easier to just turn these into a decimal. 1.3 repeating. 8 divided by 3 is 2.6 repeating. 16 divided by 3 is 5.3 repeating. And finally, 20 divided by 3 is 6.7 repeating. So it wants to know which one is not a solution. Is 2 greater than 1.3 repeating? Yes. So it is a solution. Is 4 greater than 2.6 repeating? Yes, so this is a solution. Is 5 greater than 5.3 repeating? This is not, because that's a false statement. I'm going to just put SOL in for solution, and then here 7 is greater than 6.7, so this is a solution. So C is our one that is not a solution. And how do I know? Because the ordered pair gives a false statement. And in particular, 5 is greater than or equal to 5.3 repeating. And that is not true. Okay, so for problem number 9, this is a problem that you have seen on a previous test. We have this table of values, and it talks about Nevaeh having a $25 gift card from the local coffee shop. The table below shows the balance on her gift card after N lattes. So this is the number of lattes she buys. So this is like our X. And this is the balance on her card. So she starts out, she hasn't bought anything, she has $25. Then she buys 2 lattes and she has $20 left. After 6 lattes, she has $10 left. And after she buys 10 lattes, she has nothing left. So here is our y-intercept, and here is our x-intercept. What is the meaning of the x-intercept? Nevaeh can buy 10 lattes. Okay, yeah, she can buy, I guess you could say, up to 10 lattes. What is the meaning of the y-intercept? This is the original balance on the card. So this is before she has bought anything. This is after she's bought all she can buy. So this is part 2. I'll come back and finish the last 3 in a third video.